All right, so just want to go over just the platform. This is a 26 version software. On a Signal Artist, it's the scanner, but of course the software could be with any scanner. The 23 and up looks very similar to this, almost identical. So I just want to go over just the platform, what is what, and kind of just how to click through and kind of how to navigate the platform itself. Just kind of that. First, when you click it on the screen, and if you just kind of hover over, it'll kind of tell you what each icon is for. This is where the patient's name will show. What I did is I just kind of took this down for PHI HIPAA, so we can't see the actual full names of these patients at all. But this is where your patients would show, especially if you have a work list set up. If you don't have a work list set up, it's still okay. You can come down here and put in the information that you need. This indicates what has to be in, and whenever you put in weight, you do have to hit enter after that so it can actually stick and have that in. But just to show you guys what that looks like, you have here where it is to create a new patient. Okay, this is to edit anything that you created. This creates a duplicate with the exact same patient details, and this deletes it. Okay, this just shows you if you have to check what's completed. So if we have scans done, it'll show what's completed, what's in progress, details. This is all search. In case you have a long list, you can search everything right here, and then you can refresh. Okay, to add in something new, you just pretty much click that, put in all the information here. You put in the description. However it comes to packs or goes over the packs, be right here it says SBS description. It could be exam or that. You'll put in, MRI, lumbar, whatever you're doing. Here, you would select a favorite, and the way that you get to do that is in your protocols. You select work list, you check it as a favorite, and in here, you show all your protocols. So you basically would choose what you want to pull over, and this is a protocol list favorite here. It's why it start, but it also is a work list favorite, and that's why it came up under favorites. So here you have two sections that shows you your protocols and multiple protocols, and what that allows you to do, if you click on anything, you can take specific things and put it over, and you can build something out. So, maybe you had to do a knee with the arthrogram, for example, and you wanted to pull some of these arthrograms over, you could do that too. And when you hit accept, it'll pull everything over here. Now, you don't have to do that. You could also just pick on like the knee, and it would select everything that's highlighted to bring it over. But if you were doing just the right or just the left, you would just select right and then highlight all the other things as well. Okay, so you would just highlight axial, coronal, all that, and by holding down the control button down here, control, and it'll allow you to highlight more than one option, and then you can hit accept, and that'll come over together. All right, you have GE. You can also select straight from the OEM's library. Okay, all right, I'm gonna hit cancel. We don't want to bring anything over right now. Or I could just show you what it would look like. If I hit knee, it just comes here, so you know it's here. If you hit save, all right, only thing it's going to do is save changes done to the work list. It's going to put it back up here. Or if you clicked into this and you kind of made a change or whatever, you just hit save. You hit cancel if you don't want anything to happen, and then you hit start exam to just move start exam. So you don't have to hit save if this is the patient that you're about to do right now. Just go put all the information in, hit start exam, move to the next screen. All right. So we're gonna go look at the next tab here, and I'm just gonna hit cancel just so it's out of that. But right here, the next screen is your image management. Now on this one, it's called browser administration screen. We have all patient data here. So I'm gonna click on it, but I'm gonna put the camera down a little bit because we don't want to show all the patient's data that's done. So I'm gonna put this down. Okay. Then I'm just going to one second here. Here we go. So I'm just trying to, there we go, get some information up that was done by um, the engineers before, so I just can show you. So this is just some shims and stuff they ran. But all your patient information will show up here. And you click on the patient information, then it will show you all the series that you've done. You click on the series, it shows you all the images that were done. You can send to PACS by whatever is selected here as your network or archive, and you literally just highlight and just send. So if you only want to send, just this, and you had a long list, you could just click on that only and then hit PACS to send. Or if you have specific ones, you just select the ones, highlight them. Once you do, under transfer to, it'll list whatever this name is, and it could say GE PACS, whatever. All right. If you got real specific and only want to send certain slices, like only 1 through 10, because 12 and 13 were jacked up, then you would just select the slices and hit PACS. Okay. You have a recycle bin here. If you ever delete, because just like all systems, you got to delete off your work list. We always try to keep our disk space under 40%. So you have to go through every once in a while, make sure everything is on PACS or archive and delete. And so you would just select it like that, and then literally you would just click on delete right here, and then you can empty your recycle bin here. Whenever you send something you want to see it, you can go to job management, and under job management it'll kind of show you what's being sent and didn't send. But easily for this, if it doesn't send, it won't show anything here. All right. On the right hand side of the screen, this is where you have all your post-processing options right here. And so you would just select on whatever you need, then whatever sequence you need it, right? And you would do whatever you need to. You can go to the viewer screen. You could go to, you could paste together if you're doing like a composed spine, upper and lower. If you had to subtract, basically two series, you need to subtract one from the pre to post or something like that. You have your reformat and your MIPIN screen, so you can cut your stuff out and spin it. So you have all these different things too, and you can use it for wherever you need to. When you use ReadyView to go in and do some DWI stuff, font tools. And here you have where you can edit your patient data. So if you click on it, you need to edit the patient's name. You can do that here. You can do a protocol exchange, protocol copy. So protocol exchange lets you import and export here. And then you have a toolbar here too, where you can set up the network configuration and some of this other stuff, and analyze the patient. Just different things, but this is where everything is, just to let you guys know. Okay. Next one we're going to go into is the toolbar. So I'm going to click on the top screen. I want it to show, so it's just tools. So you can click on this. Okay. And in here you have even more tabs. And so I'm also going to show you this tab up here too. But first, let's go over just each one. So this one is Service Desktop Manager. So if you need to go in here to get the TPS reset, this is where it is. If if an engineer asks you, hey, I need to see the error log, you go here for the error log. You can view the log, give them the information if you have any issues. You have your gating for your gating, fan, and light, so you can control what shows up for your gating, which will pop up right over here in this right-hand corner. So that's PG, for instance, pop up right over there. Whatever you need it. And these are your controls. This is your fan and light control too. This pretty much operates right here. This mode right here will operate what is on. Fan, I'm turning the fan on. You can kind of see it get lighter, and then you can see it go down. So you can operate that from right here. Okay. I'll link if you're set up, and this allows a GE to remote in if they necessarily need to. Okay. And then you got protocol management right here. It's kind of where you can set up your protocols. Up here, we have your tabs that get you to protocol management as well. System preferences, just to show you kind of, this is where you can go to auto voice. You can actually set up and listen to different inspirations, different languages to see if it works. Hit play, check play in the board. You can hear it, which is kind of cool too in the board if you're inside. right here. You can also make a default, so we can make this one was a French machine, well, it came from French, so we can just make a default and accept. So English is now our default. So that's pretty cool too. Just to let you guys know. So you got, you know, those options right there. Okay, and so that's where that is right there. You also have, if you had auto transfer by exam or series, if you needed a check, so it automatically transfer, you turn it on there. And then this is kind of just other little things that you can change right here too. Okay, I'll close that and click on the next tab. You can lock screen. Basically, at the end of the night, if you don't restart or shut down your system, you can just lock the screen. If you walk away for lunch or something like that, you can do that. System restart is here and system shutdown is here. Okay, it'll definitely ask you, do you want to do it, yes or no, before going to it, but this is where you find it. Calculator, which you probably won't use, and just different things. Install SMT. If you still use a filmer or whatnot, you can have that there. About MR scanner, just kind of, you click this, it tells you all about your actual scanner, kind of what you got, telling you right there, software, it gives you all this information that you may need or for implant or whatever you're trying to do, but you got all your information right there as well. Okay, but that's pretty much it for there, and that is just an overview of the platform itself. The last thing I do want to show is on the actual screen here, so let's see if we can get to actual screen. Let's see. I'm gonna go in and just put something in really quickly, because I want to just show you the screen itself, what it will look like. So what I'm gonna do is create a new one just real quick. Just put in some random numbers, random weight. Oh, not 1,000. All right, and I'm just gonna hit start exam. And if I hit start exam without choosing the protocol, it will make me choose a protocol. So just to let you guys know. So I'll do that. We got nothing on the table plugged in, so I'm just gonna hit a knee, hit accept. So I just want to show you, every single patient, you will have to choose your levels that you want to operate in. If you click this normal mode, you know, it'll give you right away just normal mode. If you click low SAR, you can get some ranges that you can set, and that'll set that range for your exam. Okay, just to let you guys know. But I'm just gonna hit in the normal mode, just get that. And I just want to show you this real quick. You'll always have this SAR display right here, but you can move wherever you want. You always have your coils over here. Now this changes as the software levels change, 23, 24, 25, all the way up. But after, I believe, 24, 5, it's over here. And so you got your currently connected right here, protocol notes, and your waveforms, if you have any waveforms checked, as we showed earlier. So it shows you what probably is going to be used for the protocols it was set up. You can hit apply all, it applies it to everything that is not already in our XD form. Okay, this is kind of how it looks. You have your save, which you have to save before you run. You have your patient position. You have your imaging options, which are here. Kind of shows you your imaging options. You can always hit more, and it just shows you everything down to the pulse sequence. Okay. You have your anatomical region as well. Something has to be chose for this to run your scan. And then you just have your platform here. You have your GRX, which gives you your toolbar right here. Okay. This button here will allow you to have auto voice or not. Then you have this to give you more options and details here. Phase, frequency, next, all that stuff is over here. At the bottom, just to let you know, you click SAR, this pops up. You click the little stopwatch that pops up. So it's just shortcuts here, like a little toolbar shortcut. All right. Same thing. You got your iLink. You know, you got your gating and fan control, so you can access this stuff from here as well. Okay. That, if you click that, brings you right to your air log too. Anytime you're away, you can always just click on this top screen here, and you can get out of there. You can save your protocol after you finish and run something right here. Save the protocol. Okay, you end the scan right here, and you also can do such over here in exam and save this protocol. Okay, your time will be always right there as you run it. Your time going down will be right here at the top, and pretty much that is all. If you X out your graphic toolbar for any reason, you can just click it, bring it right on back. But that is pretty much how the platform looks, and that is pretty much how you navigate that platform to get you going and ready to scan, guys. All right.